Bruno Fernandes's agent went to Saudi Arabia. We saw some photographs from the Egyptian media of Fernandes's agent outside of the Four Seasons Hotel in Riyadh. That was yesterday. But what I can tell you is that meetings have been going on since Monday. On Tuesday, Bruno Fernandes was given a final binding offer worth about £700,000 a week, but with bonuses on top and accommodation and image rights fees, it actually could be worth as high as £65 million per year, which would make Bruno Fernandes the third highest paid player in Saudi Arabia behind Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo. If you remove all the bonuses, it's essentially 3 to 4 times his current Manchester United wage. And Bruno Fernandes has engaged. He held a Zoom call with the Al Hilal president, Fahad bin Nafel, a couple of days ago, and was told by Thursday they wanted a decision, not yes or no definitively on whether he would move or sign the contract, but they wanted a yes or no on the project. And I'm told last night that the Fernandes side said yes to the project. In other words, they want to continue the conversations, and now they're getting into the nitty-gritty over what an offer would actually look like. Al Hilal have subsequently said after last night, Bruno Fernandes has got 7 days to decide. And if by Friday they don't have absolute clarity to go to Manchester United, either Friday or before, it could of course move quickly, then Hilal will pull the offer entirely. And this is quite common with Saudi bids, where players are told they've got a tiny window in which to make a decision. And Al Hilal are being even more urgent because they want to sign these marquee names in time for the Club World Cup. And if they're not to get Bruno Fernandes, they've got Barella, Tielemans, Ederson, and none of these players are exactly like Bruno Fernandes. But Hilal's idea is they want to sign a 6-8 or an 8-10, a right winger and a striker, all before the Club World Cup. And obviously the 10th of June is their final deadline to do that. So I'm not expecting this to be a summer saga. We will know the situation with Bruno Fernandes, I think, by at the latest this time next week. And if they go to Manchester United, then I think that's because Fernandes wants to leave, at which point I'm not actually expecting too many challenges in the club-to-club negotiation, because Hilal will just keep bidding and bidding and bidding until finally they get Manchester United to sell.